Hi friends. Interviews are very critical and important phase in anyone's and everyone's life. So in this short and quick video, I'll try to summarize 10 basic but very important things that one should keep in mind when he is trying to apply for a company and he is actually called for an interview. So let's start this video with very basic thing and steps that one needs to keep in mind before actually appearing for any interview. So number one, basic thing says do your research. So the company that you are applying for, you should know about the company, because that is when an interview will ask why you want to work with us, why you want to join this company, why is this company important, or what do you know about this company. This basic question of yours, the basic research about the company will help you, and this will come handy in the decision maker who is at the other end of the table will actually value your research. So basic thing, do your research. Second most important thing when it comes to an interview is understand the job profile. So as you are appearing for an interview, definitely you would have got job description about the role. Do a research. Today everything is available on Google. So better understand the job, your role, your profile, the description, the geography or the domain that you are supposed to work into. And that will actually give you an insights into the type of role that you are expected to do. The second basic thing, know about the role, get your job description very clear. If you still are in doubt, speak to someone, either in the company, in the organization, your friends who have been working in a similar role. That will give you more clarity when you are sitting for an interview. And interviewers actually value this good research that a candidate does. Third important thing that you need to keep in your mind is know your CV. So whatever you write in your CV should actually be in your head. Do not try to put anything into your CV at the last moment, because that information will not be with you. The project details, the companies you have worked with, the people you have worked with, clients you have handled, whatever information that you're actually giving in your CV should be there in your head. Because whenever an interviewer is looking at your CV, randomly he'll come across certain things and he may actually ask. And when he asks you something about that, seek this as an opportunity to tell him more about that thing. But if you yourself are not aware exactly what you have written in your CV, that is the dead end that you'll actually face in that interview. Fourth important thing, whatever you say, whatever answers that you do, you try to prepare them well. Now definitely one would want to ask and get back to me, how can we prepare for the answers that one is actually asking me in an interview. So prepare your answers. By this I mean there are a lot of commonly asked questions about yourself, about the role that you are currently doing in your organization, maybe about the client, about the geography, about the domain, about the industry. So all these are very frank, basic and common questions. So get some content, prepare them, stand in front of a mirror, call a friend, colleague, brother, sister, whosoever you are close to, and try to get their opinion. How are you when you are trying to actually answer these common questions. Also ensure your body language, because body language, your posture also plays an important role. And yes, definitely content plays a major role, but yes, body language, your body posture will also be very critical. So try to prepare on that front as well. Fifth important thing, when you are going for an interview, definitely for a face-to-face round, is prepare rather than plan what you are supposed to wear for that day. More or less it definitely has to be formals, basic formals, not bright dark formals, because the first impression that you are actually when you're entering the room is your body language, your posture, the things that you're wearing. So definitely do not be actually in a position where you feel you're underdressed for an interview. It is good to be overdressed, but definitely not be in a position where you feel that no, I'm underdressed. Again on the similar line, six important point that one needs to be keep in mind is Your clothes should be clean, washed, properly ironed, neat, tidy. Your grooming, all those aspects play a good important role whenever someone is deciding for him to take into your company. Seventh important critical point is plan your travel arrangements well. So now when you are called for an interview at a certain time, try to be there early, because excuses like traffic congestion, about other transport means, all those things do not work, and these are seen as an excuses. So better prepare your transportation, mode of transportation, and ensure that you actually reach on time. Actually you reach, in fact, before time, not on time. Eighth important critical thing is carry your resume. A lot of time people end up into interviews without their own resumes. Yes, you would have submitted your resumes to the HR, to the concerned person, but still, on a safer side, carry your resume, at least a single copy of your resume, or else the person who you are in contact with, that company, the HR or the coordinating person, try to get them, connect with them on phone few days before the interview and get them what exactly things that you are supposed to bring on that day. It is better to ask them rather than be in an awkward position. You actually end up in an interview where your interviewer is asking about your CV, certain cases asking about the photocopies of your certificates, your mark sheets, maybe a photograph of yours. So better, it varies from company to company. A lot of companies do not ask you all documents on day one, but still better speak with the person and get things clarified. It is good to be wrong before the interview rather than getting wrong on the D-Day. So better do speak to the person whom you are coordinating or the interview process was been coordinating, and then get the thing right. Again, critical and important point is remain calm and stress free. So when you reach on time, you have certain time, say 10 minutes, 15 minutes before time. In that phase, you can actually sit back, relax, take time. You would have traveled, that would have taken some energy out of you. Sit back, relax, be calm, be composed, drink a glass of water, and then be ready for the interview. So again, it's critical to reach on time, because this phase of time where you get before the interview will help you. So yes, reach on time, and that will enable a stress-free environment, a calm environment for you before the real interview starts. So last and basic important, again it's very basic thing that people make mistakes, is switch off your cell phone. Whatever critical position you are, whatever company you are currently working, but when you are sitting in an interview answering the panel and suddenly, even if it's switched off or even if it's silent, it cannot bother you. But in certain cases, my personal experience, the phone is silent in a vibrating mode, and I'm trying to answer something and it just starts vibrating. A lot of times that vibration makes a sound that is audible to the person on the other side. That vibration is a nuisance for you who is trying his hard, concentrating, trying to make a good answer, and it certainly starts vibrating. It actually causes loss in your confidence. So better for that moment of 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever the interview goes on, keep your phone off. Silent will not work. Better switch it off. Because that critical 10, 15, 20 minutes of your interview are going to decide your fate. So better switch off your phone, sit in the interview, give your best. That will actually enable you for the better things that are going to come the next phase after the interview goes well. So that was it from my end. I've tried my best to summarize 10 important and critical points that one needs to research before actually going for an interview. In and all, it took a 10 minutes. So 10 basic tips in basic 10 minutes. Try to write it down, all those 10 steps, prepare them well, and I'm sure it will help you go through, get better results after the interview. And that was it from my end in this video. I'll try to bring in more such videos on interviews or body language communication, and try to get more insights and experiences that I have gained by definitely giving good number of interviews for different employers. That was it from my end for today. Do share, like, and comment what next videos you want, and I'll try my best to give whatever content I can give from my end. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye bye.